Hello learners, welcome to this session on time value of money or popularly known as TVM, a concept that isn't just theoretical but forms the backbone of modern finance, personal savings and investments. Also, I'll share a quick trick at the end of this video which helps you in estimating the time required to develop your money. So do watch this video till end. Let's get started. Imagine I offer you 10,000 rupees today or 10,000 rupees 5 years from now. Which one would you take? Most people would say, I'll take the money today. But why? Because it is always said that bird in hand is better than bird in bush. Reason being, everyone has preference for present consumption. And money today is worth more than money in the future due to inflation. Not only that, you could invest it, earn it and watch it grow. Yes, money do grow. That's the essence of time value of money. The time value of money means a dollar today is worth more than a dollar tomorrow. And it's the foundation of decisions in loans, mortgages, savings, annuities, investments and much more. For example, you want to have 1 crore rupees at your retirement or you want 50 lakh rupees at your child education. We have many plans in future. Then we need to evaluate what amount I must save today so that I can yield the desired mentioned amount in future. So this topic will help you out. So next we want to see it is actually the relationship that exists between the value of money receivable at present and the value of money receivable at future. Why is time such an important element in your decision? Because time allows you to the opportunity to postpone consumption and earn interest. Yes, interest is the extra amount you earn or pay for the use of money over time. For example, if you lend rupees 1,000 or $1,000 to a friend at a rate of interest of 5%, then they owe you not the principal amount only, they owe you $1,050. That $50 is the interest. In short, interest is the amount that accrues on the money borrowed or lent at a present for a particular period of time. And 5% mentioned in the rate at which the amount of interest accrues usually referred as interest rate. Now, let's talk about two types of interest. The first one is simple interest and second one is compound interest. Simple interest. With this, you only earn interest on the original principal. For instance, you have deposited $1,000 at 7% simple interest for 2 years. The formula is straightforward. That is PRT. Simple interest is principal into rate into time. So here in this problem, it is $1,000 at the rate of 7% for 2 years. It's $140. The calculation is there. So, at the end of 2 years, you will earn $140 and the total balance will be 1,000 plus 140, that is $1,140. Now, moving ahead to the second part, that is compound interest, it is where the magic happens. Now, here you will earn not only interest on the original amount, but you will also earn interest on the previous periods. Let's take the same example, where you have deposited $1,000 at 7%, but this time at compound interest for 2 years. So, in the first year, you will get $1,000, 7%, that is $1,070. Now, in the second year, there will be the magic. You will earn the interest of 7% on $1,070, which will come out $1,140. Notice how you earn an extra $4.90 in second year just because of compounding. This is the power of earning interest on interest. Future value helps us understand how much today's money will grow in the future. Let's take another example to make it more clear. For example, if Michael deposits $10,000 at a 10% compound interest rate for first 5 years, the formula is future value is equal to present value into 1 plus I raised to the power n. Now, if we put $10,000 at the rate of 10% for 5 years, it will come out $16,105.10. Using PVF tables or calculator, you can also find this value quickly as per the link in the description given below. What is present value in the previous question? Think about it. The present value is simply $1,000 you originally deposited. That is the value today. Present value is the current value of a future amount of money or a series of payments evaluated at a given interest rate. So, journalized future value formula is shown here on the screen, which is compounding itself, and now let's derive the present value out of it, which is known as discounting. But what if we reversed it? Let's say Mr. X promises you $10,000 5 years from now and the discount rate is 10%. How much money that worth today? We'll use the simple formula. Present value is equal to future value divided by 1 plus I raised to the power n. If you put 10,000 divided by 1.10 raised to the power 5 and using the PVF table or the shortcut shown below, then the amount you will value today is $6209.21. This present value is the value of future money in today's term. Alright, so let's show me the relation between present value and future value. These are the two main elements of time value of money. If we move from present value to future value, then it is compounding, and if we do the reverse, then it is discounting. Let me show you how the formula is derived, which you usually see. We all have done this formula of compound interest. A is equal to P bracket 1 plus I raised to the power n, where A is the future amount, that is the future value, P is the present value, I is the rate of interest, and n is the number of years. But as we are moving to the discounting process, I have to find out the present value. So I can write it like this. Present value is equal to future value into 1 upon 1 plus I raised to the power n. Now, this factor, this fraction is specifically known as present value factor. Present value factor for ith year and nth percentage, right? So, for this we can refer to PVF table as well, and we have a shortcut also to find out this factor. Let's take an example of 10% rate of interest. So, this fraction is 1 plus I raised to the power n. I am showing you this present value factor. Let us assume the rate of interest to be 10%. So, 1 plus 0.10 raised to the power 1. It will come out 0.909. What you have to do, just press equal to for the next year value. The link is attached herewith for the quick reference. For the next year, it will be 0.826. Moving for the third year, it will be like 0.751. For fourth year, it will be 0.683. Now, what you have to do, you have to just multiply this present value factor with the amount, and then you will get the current value of any future income. So, let's take a quick example and I'll show you how to find out the present value when you have been given a series of inflows. Let's say year 1, 2, 3, 4. For 4 years, we have following cash inflows. Let's take an example of 5,000, 4,000, 3,000 and 2,000 respectively. Assuming the discount rate of 10%, then we have to take out the present value factor either from the table or from the shortcut which I have just told you. 1 divided by 1 plus I. Here I is 10%, just add 10, 1.10. It will come out 0.909 for the first year. Means the value of 1 rupees is approximately 90 paisa in first year. Then what is the value of 5,000? Similarly, for second year, it is 0.826, then 0.751, then 0.683. When we multiply these values, we will get the present value. We'll add all the answers and then we'll get the inflow of the present value. As promised, let me share a quick trick with you all. Here's a fun trick, that is rule of 72. To estimate how long it takes to double your money, just divide 72 by the annual interest rate. For example, let's take an example of 12% rate of interest. Then 72 divided by 12 is 6 years. In 6 years, your money will double. While it is an approximation, it's a super useful for quick calculation. Let's bring this closer to home. Say you are saving for a car that costs $20,000. If you save $5,000 every year at a given rate of interest of 5%, how long will it take to hit your goal? This involves calculating future value for an annuity, a slightly advanced concept but an everyday use of TVM. To wrap up, the time value of money teaches us to respect money's potential over time. Whether you are saving, investing, or planning your financial future, understanding TVM is your key to making smart decisions. Thank you, and let's make the most out of every penny you have right now. And what do you think? Let me know if you are. Thank you, and let's make the most of your every penny. What do you think? Let me know if you like to tweak this or add more interactive elements in comment section. This is Dr. Shikha Gupta, Associate Professor at MER-College.